Yeah, okay, he was a famous nigga.
Steph don't play with me.
But I remember we had the Halloween party and R. came to the fucking party as himself.
Oh, so we just
Nigga had a fucking suit on like how he was doing, like the fashion runway and all that shit. I said, you the only nigga.
First of all,
that's acceptable for me.
First of all, I didn't come as myself. I came as Frank Lucas.
Same shit. Y'all do the same fucking thing.
So
what's he come here?
we just going with R. Kelly.
Oh.
Whatever.
Because he called you that too, so I just wanted to make sure.
So we arguing with R. Kelly?
You know, they know you differently, so I'm going to call you C's.
Man,
you know.
Charles to live it.
But they going to be so confused, like, we got to call this boy 5 things.
Yeah. Like, that's what C's like. You like everybody to be confused.
No, I mean, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Anything else you got to say?
I'm not sure. But no.
Don't wait till I do shit. I wouldn't see it like, you tired of your shit, boy.
Ain't nobody check me yet.
Yeah.
That's a life of a good nigga.
Hey, you know what's funny? Them boy be like, man, y'all gotta make sure Caesar come to the house so he can be in the back porch arguing with people. Arguing about women and shit.
When I see Caesar on that back porch, my soul stops. Hey, just me. Yep, that's another.
I'm not doing that no more, man. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I hope not. Don't do that to D either. You go.
I'm not doing that no more. I'm letting y'all be great, man.
So let's think about women. I'm like, goddamn, but everything I go back.
Listen, the only reason it start up, and I say this to Livy all the time, the only reason that shit start up is when y'all start talking about how niggas ain't shit. Like,
Partially, Elliot, a lot of niggas really aren't shit though, and I feel like that's hear me out. But I feel like those are like old like sayings from, I mean, when we were little, that was just niggas ain't shit, niggas ain't shit.
But you know what you said to me in the kitchen? It ain't hard to unlearn something.
No, but see, but it's said for a reason. Everybody ain't a nigga now because you have real gentlemen out here, but you got some dog ass niggas. So being a nigga and a gentleman is two different things.
Why don't that get promoted enough, though? I feel like we only like promote like fuck niggas or bad baby mamas or bad co-parenting situations, but we don't celebrate the good situations enough.
Because nobody want to talk about the good shit.
No, I think everyone has normalized toxic shit.
Yeah, and why?
There's people like toxic relationships. I don't think nothing is cute by being
nobody
called
wants
and getting all that
realistically, nobody wants to do the work it's going to take to have a good situation. Because if you really talk about like how much work it actually takes to have a good relationship or a good marriage, that shit is not easy. It's easier to complain than actually fix the problem.
Yeah, but if you got to do all of that, then just chuck the deuce.
Nobody want to do it.
Come on, Butcher.
It's the BMQ podcast.
Everybody want to do that.
Started over, we had a good time.
Fuck, now I gotta run it back because these niggas ain't, they ain't listening. It's the BMQ podcast. It's your boy Boss Man Quay.
It's your boy Super J.
Hey, it's love.
Caesar, how y'all doing?
We've been trying to get a little bit with this motherfucker for a long time.
2 years.
It feel like about 6 months. You work too much, you party too much.
Oh.
One time I feel like we did cancel one time because of me low key. I had to go to a party. Whole time she had wanted to go out somewhere too. So it was
No, it was a singing party, but I never went.
Oh, before we get deep in that too, hey, fuck you, MJ. You called out. But go ahead.
Damn, that was personal.
Yeah, that was deep.
When you got a coworker who'd rather sit in Charlotte all fucking day instead of coming and go to work, but talk shit about everybody else. Motherfucker hit the group message like, what you should go ahead.
Oh, I got you. Well, guys, I'm in Charlotte. I don't see myself getting there by 3 o'clock unless I leave now.
So with the audio?
Yeah. Unless I leave now. And yeah.
I'm looking at my phone.
Like, that was it.
So if you can make it here on time, if you leave now.
Leave.
Motherfucker, leave.
But y'all gotta think about it. Realistically speaking, Charlotte is kind of far. I wouldn't have probably left right then.
She probably EJ.
About 2
Right.
She probably
see y'all tomorrow. Yeah, she probably with the tattoos.
Oh, okay, I know y'all boy cook.
Y'all she going. I know she going tattoo.
Y'all can do it. Call out. Right?
She said, "Fuck work. I want to go party."
All right, so I got a question, right?
Type shit.
Start this shit off, right? So
get my drink ready.
This more so catered to us as niggas, but I know you gonna have something good to say. Right? So you guys, y'all at a party, right? Scenario: you at a party, you see a nigga and his girl, right? Mm-hmm. They argue.
Yeah.
They start fighting. He fist fight.
He fist fight his girl.
Yeah, he boxing her up. As a nigga, Do you intervene? Or do you mind your goddamn business and keep it moving? Now, personally, me speaking, type of nigga that I am, and I don't give a fuck how this speaks to my character or whatever the fuck you gonna say about it. I'm minding my goddamn business. You know why? Those people are dealing with those people's shit. So how they handle this shit is how they handle this shit. I don't see no need in me getting involved in a domestic dispute between man and woman.
So fuck protecting black women. You like, hey girl, you might have started that fight or whatever.
No. Not fuck protecting black women. Fuck protecting that woman in that relationship. Cause that's her relationship, that's her nigga, and that's his guy.
You feel like if you do intervene, it's gonna be a big problem on you to know? Because if you break it up, she probably going right back to the same nigga.
Fact.
That still don't mean you should like morally be a jackass. You should go out there.
I'm with you.
Sit and go out there and stop the shit regardless. Not because what their relationship status is. It's just protecting a woman that's fighting a fucking man.
Correct.
You sitting there. You have the ability to stop this.
Stop it. And I'm not saying I'm jumping. I'm gonna help you fight, none of that. But if I can like break y'all up, I would do that because even if you be kicking her ass at home, please don't do it in our presence.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah,
if he's doing it in public, he obviously doing that shit at the
correct. But
I
mean, at house I can't see you. At home I can't see you.
But
right now,
that's the thing though. Like in my personal opinion, I mean, you kind of got to. You can break it out. But you got to be careful with that because there is a high chance that they will gain. The
probability is high or this situation fucking you in the end more than you just.
Yeah, like you got to be careful with that. You know?
But at the same time, it's like we're not telling you to go in and start kicking everybody ass, slam the old boy.
You talking about just breaking up in general?
Just breaking it up.
If you can, then yeah. But that goes back into if you know these people. Then you have an easy chance to break them up. But if you don't know these people,
and that's the scenario.
You might want to kind of stay out there because you don't even know what Buddy got. Buddy might got that fire on. He might let your ass out.
But I understand what y'all saying because I remember I went to 2 Keys one night and it was this fella I ain't seen a long. That's just in high school for real.
Right.
Just so happened he happened to pop into my house because of another woman the weekend before. It's a random shit. I ain't seen him a long time. What's up? Go out to 2 Keys the next weekend, just on some random shit.
Right.
As soon as I leave out, I see a nigga formation. You know some shit about to go. I see a real nigga formation. I was like, what the fuck going on? Then I see him, I was like, that's Jones? I see Jones steal off. Bam! Bought somebody. Now he fighting like 20 motherfuckers by himself. I see him fall. I said, oh shit. We might not be friends like that. We went to school together, we played together, we did all the other shit. I feel like I gotta do something. But me knowing if I going over there, like you said, you might fuck around and get jumped. You don't know who started it or who around. I had to cautiously get in there and try to stop everybody. Like, yo, I'm letting you know I'm not y'all fucking enemy. I just don't want y'all to keep beating them. And you gotta just handle it a certain way. So I understand the fear of breaking some shit up.
Ain't a fear. It's just more so like you don't want to make a dumb move on putting yourself in a bad situation.
Is her life worth more than yours in that situation? That is the question that you have to ask yourself.
I think sometimes we act off an impulse. I don't have time to think about all of that. In the time a man is whipping a woman's ass. I'm sorry, because another man might just start whipping his ass. You see what I'm saying? So it all depends on the guy that's coming from. You may not do nothing. The guy that's may whip his ass, and then that's just what it is.
Now, there's a caveat.
I don't have time to think about that.
To this too now. There's a caveat to this, because I'm not saying that you gonna like we all have seen something like that to a degree, right? But we all have seen to the same degree a female beating her nigga outside. Are you gonna jump? Are you gonna jump in that situation? Be like, yo, don't put your hands on your man like that.
A nigga and female.
You gotta ask yourself, that wasn't his question.
I'm just asking.
You asked what he asked, so let me ask you that, Arkel.
Okay.
If you in fact see a woman beating her ass outside, what are you gonna do?
Walk the fuck.
I'm gonna be like, yo, listen. I'm gonna handle it the same way I would handle the situation with the nigga, because at the end of the day, ain't nobody putting their hands on nobody.
You should have had a bottle.
Listen. If that's my dog,
No. That might have been fake. Having to be the same fucking scenario flip. If that girl whooping that man ass outside the 2 Keys,
everybody walking past.
I'm gonna laugh. I ain't lie to you. why?
If it's my dog, I'm gonna try to get him out that way.
If it's my dog,
I'm gonna try to get him out. I'm gonna try to get him out that
I think
way.
it may be easier for a female to go over there and say, you know what I'm saying? I don't think, like how it may be easier for a man to go handle when a man is beating up on a woman.
So are we cool with that double standard? But that's what we going with.
No, I never said double standard. I was trying to stop both.
That's what it
double
is.
standards exist, and sometimes it is what it is. We accept that motherfucker.
Okay, I'm just asking the question.
All right, even following up on that. So what's the double standard that y'all don't agree with?
Double standard.
We were talking about earlier, where if a girl cheated on her man with another girl, that wouldn't be considered cheating. But if the boy do it with another guy or with someone else, he's considered cheating or gay. Both of them are gay. Both of them are cheating. Yeah. I don't believe that because she cheated with a girl, it doesn't make her gay. It doesn't make her cheating. But you are in fact gay. You know, and it's just not cool.
Yeah, because they expect them to not be fucking emotional and kind of shit like that.
Right.
Because it's just
you're a man. You're supposed to be happy your girl fucked that other girl.
Ain't that fucked up how everybody can? The situation just gets so much simpler when it's a woman, but when a man is involved, it's way more complicated. Just like when a man cheat, the extremes of that man cheating are just overcomplicated. It's more so of you cheated because you like that bitch. You cheated because you da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But if a woman cheat with another woman, it's just simply they felt like scissoring that night. They were drunk. They wanted to have a good time.
Look, I think it's
you're gay. I think a lot of them are gay. And honestly, I think right now, even with social media, I do believe that you just got every woman trying to be a trisexual niggas too. Because you got homeboys who play the game and y'all supposed to be playing the game or playing basketball and niggas over here doing sideways shit. I feel like, in fact, at any time, because if you are serious about your sexuality,
right?
If a dyke is on me too much, you're like, hey, that kind of party. There's no so much drinks that gonna make you, that drinks didn't make you suck your own big dick. My legs didn't fall between your legs because I was drunk. So we're not gonna do that. I think people make excuses.
Look, when you say trisexual, I don't feel like nobody tries the opposite sex or whatever something is. I feel like you're born the way you are. I feel like ain't nobody made the
trisexuals right now being LGBTQ, LMNOP, that's the modern thing to do right now. That's the thing to do right now. People are gay now. People have always been that way. But all of a sudden, everybody going on the other side, trying this and trying. They are doing these things because I feel like it's the agenda that's being pushed. So just like how you go to school, you got the teacher saying,
talk your shit.
He, her, all this other extra pronouns.
All
right? But if you want to be something, if you are, in fact, you cannot tell me right now, I can't tell you if my English teacher when I was gay, if she was married, why do we care about what you like doing? If you like fucking dogs, fuck your dog. Why do we have to know you fuck dogs?
Why does your preference have to be on display?
I'm asking you a personal question.
What's the personal question?
What's your sexuality? Are you bisexual? Are you heterosexual? Or you what? What is that?
Oh yeah, well, I am strictly dickly. I am heterosexual.
Okay, man.
I don't try.
So you're strictly dickly ass. Can't nobody convince you to go try a woman, right?
Right, because what's so convincing about it? I can see that you're pretty. I know I don't have no desire to eat you out or do these other things. And if I like women, right? If I know that women do not carry a penis, why must you put that strap on? Who is that for? You see what I'm saying?
So boom, right? I'm glad you point that out. So if you as a woman, right? If you as a woman and you dealing with another woman and a strap is involved, can you really consider yourself gay?
I feel like you still like penetration. You just need to be with a man. I think it's a mind thing.
How far me from asking that question? We need.
I just want to know because
these questions out
there. That's why I try to understand.
That's a real question. I'm not saying that to disparage anybody. I'm just asking
why
questions.
Is the dick involved?
Right.
Because she's a fucking woman and she got a vagina, she got a G-spot, she got certain things that needs to be dealt with.
But this is the thing. But this is the thing. I'm not even talking about just the. I'm not even talking about. No, listen. Let me get more clarification of this, right? The strap is part of it, but you're talking about a person who is presenting themselves as a man with man mannerisms and with an attachment that they don't necessarily come with.
Listen, they like to get tea up to you.
Okay, they do. But so if you are a person that deals with that, right? can you really say that you will get?
Everybody do different sexual.
And I'm not, whatever you decide, that's your business.
Maybe
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
What that's like sexual preference. That's the fetish or the way they like to go.
Oh, they little kinks. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not talking about all
If
because a dyke might want a strap in her every once in a while. Don't mean that she's not attracted to women. I mean, you gotta.
So,
if a woman puts on a strap with her nigga and pegs him, is he gay?
Yeah.
That's a gay act.
Yeah, that's
I don't think he's gay.
Okay. He's not. He's not gay.
Man, come on, bro.
I
Come on, bro. We gonna cap or we gonna be real? We gonna cap or we gonna be real? Which one?
No,
No, bro.
anything
So you
that
gonna
a man do with another sex other than himself as a female, I feel like, you know, it's not necessarily gay. I just think some people are into some wild shit, and that would be considered some wild shit.
Niggas like to get played in their fucking butt.
Some people do. They like their ass kicked.
I'm not trying to know how that feels.
Well, that's your sexual preference.
But that might just be a real freaky nigga.
Yeah, it might be a nigga that like women, but he's want to be penetrated
so
in his ass by a
only
woman.
exits
He
over
don't-
here.
He don't get turned on by no nigga going in
Only
his ass.
exits.
He want a woman to go inside his ass.
So
I
that
don't make
woman,
no mistake.
so that woman who get fucked with the dick is just a straight act.
A straight act. Yeah, it's an act.
Oh guys, these
You can do a gay act. I think
loophole for
niggas
everything,
getting
huh?
their ass ate is a gay act. I don't care. But the gooch shit, the niggas who like, I just want the good looking like gooch. It's too close to your ass. It's kind of gay. It's a gay act to me. But you might not be gay because you only wanted to be with a female. But to me, it's a fucking gay act.
Okay, but even all right, okay. Let's say I break even with you, right? Let's say it's just a gay act, right? If a woman decides, if you have a woman do that to you, and this woman is comfortable doing that, can you honestly think in your head as a man that she's gonna respect you as the same way? That's the question that you really gotta answer.
So sexual preference and sexual acts determine whether somebody respects you or not?
Yes,
Beautiful question.
it does.
Beautiful question. So
It does,
that's how you feel?
bruh. So okay.
Hold on, quick, say it one more time. Ask it one more time.
So sexual acts and
I'ma tell you
sexual
why.
preferences define, like, does that define respect? Like, do you, like,
I'm gonna tell you
can
why.
your respect be lowered or up?
Right.
Because as soon as they female,
In the bedroom with the opposite sex?
as soon as them females find out that their boyfriend or their husband been doing some wild shit, when they took that little trip or whatever, they lose respect for that man in that moment. Because at that moment, what's the first question that them females, and I heard this happen plenty of times. Was you on the top or was you on the bottom?
I think you're going too far now.
That's what they asked.
No. I talk about in that
That's what
conversation.
who asked?
I feel like
That's what the female asked.
You talk about if a woman like penetrates a man, how does she respect him? We're not saying that he go around and fuck niggas on the side. We're just saying that he do that with his woman.
Right.
Can she respect that? That's
But should that lower your respect?
That's all her.
But it depends on the type of female you got. I feel like if this girl was actually in fact into some wild shit, I did all this wild things with her. Now I did that with Emily, but I fuck around with Jessica now. Jessica ain't going for that, and that's so fine.
Yeah.
Emily just was a freaky bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, so
so
if you and Emily fall off, right? Emily can't use that shit to dispose your character.
You beat my ass. Makes me last day. Well, you the ass. Like, what are you really
But
saying?
we talk about men at the end of the day.
If you piss that woman off, you damn right she's in your face now.
Exactly.
It depends on what type of woman.
Exactly.
It's like, why turn around and
So
see it?
before we exit off this topic, because this shit gonna get deep for no reason, but it was perfect where it was at. So, Olivia, if your man said, "Babe, I want you to stick your finger in my butt," how do you feel about that?
No, I would never do that. Olivia will not do it.
But do
Stick
you
your finger in your own ass.
do you feel like?
I think I gotta go in your ass. Put your own finger in your mouth. Yeah.
But how would you look at him after that?
How would I look at him?
Honestly,
I probably would laugh. Like this nigga, you know. I don't know. Sticking your finger in I think men have different kind of asses. I don't know.
You know,
And I say that to see like I think it's wrong. I'm me sticking my you. I mean no. Now it has something to be like someone may have been constipated. They need to support. I probably don't do in that area, but sticking my finger in your bottom. And your rump.
Them asses be equally
rump,
fucking dirty. I ain't care nobody.
No, I think men. I don't
We
think
all
wash
take the
off
same
right.
shower. We all clean the ass up. We do what the fuck we supposed to do.
A lot of men be fanning around, and some people.
You know what? Some niggas might think it's gay to clean their own ass. I clean my phone.
No.
I gotta wash that big
I
nigga.
clean my
I
phone.
gotta wash my shit. Why you?
I ain't gonna use this fucking. I'm gonna get up in that motherfucker.
Okay, but that's a bit much. But you need to keep stove too down.
No, hey.
You need to stove that thing.
Let's move along.
You want to talk?
Hands up,
I clean my ass.
I was like, what?
So that's
Hey, you not say look. I want to
to
go
feel my
closer.
ass out here.
I don't want to
Niggas got a nasty ass. I clean my ass thoroughly.
What Kevin makes that when you do no Diddy pause? God damn.
Fuck no dude, nigga. I feel like women, and I know I can clean my ass too.
No, wash by all means, do wash. But I just feel like I again, to answer your question, I would probably laugh like. That's my.
You gonna giggle
like laugh hard. You might laugh hard like my dad.
To that conversation we had in the kitchen earlier about what C said earlier about the transgenders exposing themselves. What was that?
Oh, so basically what I was saying was, if
like should they?
Yeah, should they basically?
Not expose themselves, but
No, it wasn't exposed, but basically
Should they
disclose
about their
Should they be
all the
upfront
information.
about who they are and what they are?
Yeah, I mean,
Or what they was and who they
prior
become.
to, right?
because I mean that's like regardless of what you do in your life, that's your life. That's what you choose to do. But when you involve in another person,
Wait. So you asked the question, but what was your question about earlier? You said you wanted to go back, and what about it? You wanted to go back?
He wanted to
Okay.
So basically, it's just whatever you decide to do in your life, that's your choice. That's you choose to do that. Mm-hmm. But when you involve in another person and you want them to take you as seriously as you may want them to take you, you can't do that based off of a lie.
Let's give them scenario first so
Right.
they understand where we're coming from because we did have this conversation about So if you meet a woman that
Hold on,
a now woman,
Transsexual woman.
Yeah.
When you meet a transsexual
a
woman,
transsexual man,
I mean, you used to be a man and now
you a woman,
Right.
correct?
Because I ain't gonna lie, them gonna be beefing with actual women.
because they want to just be a woman.
Yes,
Right.
it's a thing.
So you meet. So say a guy meets a now woman.
in the club or something, whatever.
And they continue their night on. They had a couple drinks. Now it's time to go home.
Yeah.
Should that now woman tell that man that she used to be a man?
Yes.
And is she wrong for not saying nothing? And is she right for saying something? Or do you feel like that?
I feel like that. I honestly
Has to be
feel.
discussed? Hold on, let me say this too.
Question though.
Hey, leave y'all answers at the bottom in the comments for us, please.
But what if the whole reason why they went through that process, all the hormone pills, let's say the real transgender, now the one that do the snip and took the dick off and put a vagina down there, wasn't that the whole point of going through that process so they can now present themselves as a woman?
But that's
Why
for
would
you.
they have to tell you?
That's for you though.
But do
That
you
ain't for the
know
next
the
person.
verbiage you use? Present. When you're presenting something, everything that you present ain't truly what it may be.
Yeah.
So
but-
just because you present yourself as such, still don't change the fact that this is that.
Right, and let me say this really quick. I remember, and y'all can look this up just for clarity, but it was this Asian couple that got married, and the woman was beautiful. They had children, but the children were ugly as fuck. The man took his wife to court and he won because she got all that surgery and stuff.
I remember that.
She was in fact an ugly ass woman. I hate to say it was she, but she was not nice looking, and the children ended up looking like their mom. But the whole time I thought, you know what I'm saying? We wanted to know what was going on, and he won the case. So yes, I'm saying that to say you need to let somebody know.
And honestly, they created.
What kids were ugly because of him? What the hell? Why he
But it didn't look like her. But for real, the lady was a beautiful woman, and when that lady, she wrong for that. She just wrong for that. And I'm sure.
And there's a rule, there's a law in place for the fact of for men like us who, if you were tricked and you killed that person, you can get off because they in fact deceived you from Jump Street. You thought it was this, and now it was that. So now, as a human being, your reaction is uncontrolled because somebody has deceived you. It's just like
I won't even say to go that far, right?
Yeah,
I won't even say.
But I'm saying that's what the law
I was going to ask a question, right? So, if a man was to do something like that, and he finds out, right? You as the woman involved, right, or transsexual woman involved, you know it was wrong because now when things don't go your way, if your immediate reaction is to expose, you knew that you did something fucked up from the beginning. So if you come into the situation, think, okay, well, I'm gonna go deal with this person, whoop-de-whoop, and then shit don't line up. Oh well, now you about to expose this dude and whatever the case may be. Even if the shit ain't true. Cause that's what happened to Buck, right?
And this is why I keep saying that this young Buck, when the transgender lady came out and exposed him for saying he was gay and all this shit, because he had fuck with her. But this is why I say this, bro. You have to be upfront no matter what. Because when you're not upfront, you leave it open for a person to react. You leave it open for the world to react.
So real quick, Young Buck story. So the woman still had her penis. You see how weird that sounds?
Like when we say transgender, I be thinking all the way, not the.
No, bro, because these people,
a lot of them,
well, like I said earlier, even if you go that route, right?
That route, very expensive route.
Very expensive.
So they can't even cash in on their fucking investment. I went to go chop this motherfucker off, so I don't have to deal with the. Hey yo, I'm really a man now. But they did that shit so they
okay,
go
so then boom.
So then boom.
You meet a
So
woman.
how you mad at the motherfucker for
no, I'm
living a life that they was out there paying and trying to.
Okay, well boom, right?
What?
You don't. No. Listen. I'm gonna tell you just like I told you back then. You meet a woman in the club. Y'all hit it off. Everything going good. You actually, through conversation, spending time, whatever the case may be, you actually probably start to see a life with this woman, right? Cool. As time goes on, me and you, we ain't got no kids. Now you dealing with a woman like that, whatever the case may be, and you think, damn, I want to have kids now. And you want to have kids with this person. Whole time, you thinking, you can't. You physically can't. And if she's not coming to tell you why she can't.
I like this shit. Go ahead. This shit good.
When you find out, what's going to be your reaction? And does she have a right to not feel some type of way about it?
I'm gonna be upset when it comes. We going that far to actually having fucking children. I'm gonna definitely.
But that's part of life, though.
Right.
That's part of life.
Men can't have babies.
And you only mad at the fact that you were deceived the whole.
So now you mad because you can't have kids, right? But then on top of that, your whole relationship with this person is based off a lie with somebody who, if you may or may not dealt with, if you knew what it was from Jump Street.
What kills this conversation really is the word origin. It's always an origin. Like you come from something.
Correct.
When you come out the coochie, you either boy or girl. When a word, you got a root word. Means this word came from.
Preach pastor.
That's why this shit made me so mad because it's just so cut and dry. Everything got origins now. It don't make me
mad. Don't
sorry
let
guys,
it don't do that.
LGBTQ community. I'm sorry, the word mad
Right,
is bad verbiage,
right.
but it frustrates me.
And I'm not saying like you can't live your life. I feel like whatever you decide to do with your life, that is your choice. You know what I'm saying? You got 24 hours in a day just like everybody else.
Yeah,
you can do what you want to do. But when it comes to involving another person,
be honest.
All we
That's
actually
the
don't
difference.
manipulate the situation for either your pleasure or for your agenda. That's all we ask.
Yeah, just be honest. I feel like that's somebody saying if you are married and you cheat on your wife or whatever, let this person know that you are married. If you got a girlfriend, if I still want to fuck with this married man or this boy who got a girlfriend, I know that he has a girlfriend. But to live life, not even letting her know that, I feel like that's kind
and I can agree with that.
Yeah.
I can agree with
Same
that.
thing, just be honest.
I can agree with that.
Is it wrong if you know if somebody let you know that they're married and you still deal with them boy on the side too?
Yeah.
Do you have any kind of responsibility?
I hate people who
once
cheat
you would have been,
with married
they
people.
told you from the jump what it was?
I'm 50-50 on it.
50-50.
I'm 50-50 on it because part of it is got to do with your own personal morals, and part of it is you don't got no responsibility to this person. That's their choice.
Man, moral my ass.
What you eat don't
being
make me
real,
sick.
like
So if you decide to get married and still step out with me, that's you and your relationship. You deal with that.
Now I would say this.
I don't feel morally wrong. I don't feel I have no responsibility to do what the fuck.
But I feel that's how people get hurt though. Because the same residue that's left aside, which is the person who's being cheated with, when the woman or the man when people's emotions are involved, they cannot tell somebody it was not that serious. You got people who be falling in love with a married person. When a married person want to cut it off, I'ma tell your wife, I'ma tell your girlfriend. You see what I'm saying? I'ma tell you wife. So it's almost like you fuck around and get yourself killed.
That's the bitch ass niggas who care about black men.
I feel like that's kind of ego.
But
You
sometimes-
might not even have like that married man or that married woman like that. It's the fact that you can't really have them And
that's
kind of bothers.
That's the crazy thing, right? And I'm not saying this is all, but typically speaking, right? When you a side dude, right? You ain't trying to fuck up shit, real shit. Like you ain't trying to fuck up no relationship. You ain't trying to fuck up no marriage. Mm-hmm. You know your job, you know your position, and you play.
Because being number two is a lot of times better than being number one. Always better than being number one.
But typically, if you a dude and you got a side woman, whatever case may be, she may want you, but she want that spot of that wife.
Sometimes.
A lot of times. Because that provision, that security, whatever case may be. Mm-hmm. So if your side girl don't know that up front, like, yo, listen, this is going on.
This question,
don't deal with it, bro.
This question is still gender specific too, in a way, because women always want to play the forefront, and men are always cool with playing. Most men are usually cool with being in the background. You know why? Men don't want to assume the responsibility. Women want a nigga to assume the responsibility. It's just different.
But depending on what a side nigga is, or what kind of side nigga he is, I guess it's got to make sense for all parties. Some people may actually just like the sex or something. You know? It might just be the sex is fine. Then some people actually want the side nigga to actually be able to do all the things that her husband are doing as well. Pay this, buy that, this, that, and the third, because it got to make sense. I'm never going to...
But most times,
to get fucked.
If we gonna be real,
it gotta be something else, sweetheart.
If we gonna be real,
I feel like sometimes it be like that too, because with women, like y'all don't really have orgasm as much as like how men have. So it's harder to come by, right?
How?
So
you need a Dixman.
According to social media, niggas don't know what the fuck they got going on. But there's only certain niggas that can really itch that scratch every single fucking time. You got natural chemistry with them. But a lot of times, the person you got a natural sense of chemistry for ain't the right person for you.
Right.
Type shit.
Right.
So, especially in a woman's case, the percentage is even smaller to find somebody that is that scratch.
Right.
So, she might move on with a better man. You know, get married.
But she's so double back too.
They rocking out for like 5, 10 years, but she didn't get that itch scratch like how Tyrone did in the last 10 years. Mm-hmm. So she might fuck around and double back with Tyrone. Not that she really liked Tyrone, but you got one life to live. You tell me you gotta fucking take away from yourself just because of a fucking marriage.
And it's to go off of
is she really that wrong?
And to go off of what you're saying, right? And this is why I always say, just keep it a buck with me, bro. I can adapt to certain situations as long as I know what I'm dealing with. I can adapt. I can adapt.
So question real fast. I just have to ask Libby this real fast. Good. How many times you don't fake an orgasm?
Oh no, I don't want to answer them type of questions. Don't ask me them things now.
Why?
I don't want to answer them type of things.
This the BMQ podcast.
Well, nobody be able to fucking count.
You don't be faking?
Like
no, I don't fake.
I wouldn't fake it. You know, niggas be like, be faking this. I spit on their back. No, I just stop. I just fucking walk.
I've been watching Lip. So the reason why I asked that question, I was watching Lip Service this morning, and all of the women on the podcast agreed that they fake multiple orgasms. So I just wanted to know if that's a woman thing. Or
I think a lot of women do though. I think sometimes they do that to kind of suffice. Well, you know, it's an ego thing, I guess, for men to feel. But some people don't feel like they're man.
So So let me ask you a question then.
Niggas are simple to finish. Like, okay, you know, there's a difference between us nutting and us having an orgasm too. There's a big difference.
Yes.
Between this shit. If you rub this motherfucker long enough, eventually
I call it a power nut, and then it's a nut.
Yeah, so it's like a lot of times women will be like, y'all niggas gonna get y'all anyway. That don't mean it was a quality one. It was just a regular. Like, my hand could do that. So it's like that should be a little different too. That shouldn't need to be. Let y'all fucking girls know y'all pussy not really like that. All because I not me really like that. All right, so relax.
Okay, well, for the women, some men ain't really like that either.
Okay. Hey, hold
on, hands up, don't shoot. Cause some men they think they got it going on, and you really ain't that. Hands up, don't shoot.
This for me personally, right? I'm real big on constructive criticism. So I want to know if there's anything I need to work on, anything that you want.
You a damn lie kind of laugh this night. She don't believe that shit.
She don't got to. She don't got to. But hey, for anybody watching, you already know I asked that question.
But what do I do for someone I feel like, is it for your ego? Or
no, because I mean, like, cause Because I look at it like this. I want to be able to please.
No, I have to, because it's almost like, if that's going to be a question that you ask everybody who you're having an encounter with, do you really feel like you doing what you're doing, or why do you need a review?
No, stop. Every restaurant got a thing on the bottom of the receipt said, please leave a review or fill out the survey.
This is not about eating.
I mean,
she's like, keep the main thing.
No.
Hey.
Eating is involved.
It's an
Eating
analogy.
is involved.
It's an analogy.
Oh, man, you don't like these, boy.
First of all,
Eating is involved.
every restaurant got to leave a review at the bottom. So whether you leave an honest review or you leave a fucked up review, it's all just based off of your personal opinion. So he's asking because
I want to be able to please y'all.
For every participant.
But if the response is honestly not a response that you can take, how do you respond to something like that? Some people are like, I don't think you.
Okay, then cool. What can I do, or what needs to be done to really get you to
You see how that's so crazy?
I want to be able to please them.
feeling the test to retaking it.
I'm not asking that for any old girl.
Had
I'm asking
the
that
callback
for
though. I got the callback.
Somebody
I won't get the callback.
If it's somebody I'm dealing with, I've been dealing with for a while.
Then you care.
Eventually, those questions come up.
Right.
I'm asking the questions because I care about pleasuring you. Like, what can I do better? What can I do with this and that?
Right.
I'm just going around asking every fucking girl. That must not really know what's going on.
Okay, if that's the case, then I get what you're saying.
No,
I'm one night stand. I'm not asking you. They right though.
Don't let them niggas try to get.
Let me clarify.
No, see, they gotta fuck with you now.
I need to understand it.
And then look at what I'm talking about.
I need to understand it because it's like, why would you? No, I just don't feel like you would do that if it was a one night stand.
Okay, I'm gonna keep
what it was.
Now, when it comes on the one night stands, no, I'm not asking that question. But do I want to be able to please the woman that I'm dealing with? Yes. Main reason, I'm not trying to be in the group chat.
I'm not like y'all worried about what's gonna be said.
No, it's not. It's not even about what's being said. I want to make sure I'm going to the best of my ability.
Okay, so if it's not about what's being said, then why would it be? I don't want to be in the group chat.
I want to make sure I do my job.
I don't really feel that people really talk to
what?
Their friends. Hear what I'm saying? About it's certain people ain't gonna just go and tell somebody about their. And this is my person. I'm not gonna ever tell you, but if that's somebody who you turn around, you fuck with that night, or somebody may feel like, oh, he's the popular boy, he's the whatever. It was like, well, I did it with R. Kelly, but it really wasn't that, or I did it with R. Kelly, but whatever. Nobody ain't gonna be dating R. Kelly or going to group chat with her fucking friend and say, my boyfriend is XY.
You'll be down the line, because I done dealt with that shit before.
But
I done dealt with that shit before.
But that don't happen often. Ain't nobody gonna be sitting there talking about their person. I ain't seen a bitch still fuck with a nigga who just fuck their person. That's crazy. That's like a woman being inside a group chat about her husband or her no, that's crazy. That's insane.
Oh yeah, it's never a person that you hold dear.
Right,
if it's somebody you hold dear, you're not letting nobody know shit.
Right.
But some dude
that's Yasmin down the street. Everybody been trying to fuck Yasmin. I fuck Yasmin. Oh well, Yasmin got so. If Yasmin was your fucking girlfriend, you would not want to say, yeah, boy, so. That's crazy.
And other niggas do that same shit.
The better the review, the more people want to go experience. Every time I watch TikTok and the shit fire, I won't go to that place. So I understand.
Niggas be in that group messing with them girls too. Them gonna do the same shit. They're gonna drop the fucking video. They're gonna drop a fucking.
I'm not dropping no video.
Niggas do that shit.
I think that's whack to me.
I'm not dropping
Especially
no
That's
video.
whack. And men that talk so much,
girl?
shit is disgusting.
If it's a popular girl, oh yeah, definitely.
No.
A nigga going around and telling somebody.
He's gonna tell somebody.
Every single time.
That's
agreeable.
I don't care what nobody.
Tell somebody, and that's why you gotta know what type of person you. I feel like girls don't like men who talk too much. A talking ass man is a weak ass.
But see, this is the thing though. This my thing.
Yeah, talk.
You talk too much. That's whack to me.
This my thing though, right? And this might just be for the people that I hang with.
Yeah.
But a lot of times I don't gotta tell you who I fucking with.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? That ain't your business. Like you ain't gotta know what I got going on, cause shit, I don't know.
But
you know, like
you gotta think about it. Niggas fuck for egos 9 times out of 10 anyway.
They do.
So for them to conquer this pussy, be like, yo, I got this motherfucker. They ready to tell the.
But if you a nigga that been doing that, there ain't nothing to you.
But there's niggas who I know get pussy, and still do the same thing. Why? It's
Because you ain't really
ego
conquering.
thing.
Because you ain't
He
really
want everybody to
conquering.
know.
If you really listen, if you really know that you, if
No.
you
So
get
y'all use
you're
the
not
wrong
speaking.
word.
You're not
Nobody
speaking on that
trying to
shit like
cover
that,
the
bro.
pussy. You just trying to put it on your shelf.
Yeah.
Everybody got liquor on their shelf. That don't mean you drink every liquor you got in your liquor cabinet.
Let me tell you something.
Just to show it off.
The most get pussy niggas I know always be the first one to lie about some pussy they get too. I don't know what it is. That's how I know it's something.
I can't agree to that one. I can't agree.
I know niggas who I
can't agree.
know. I've been watching them tear ass up. And it would be another popular girl somewhere that somebody bring up. It'd be like, I
would say that.
Yeah.
I would say that. I would
do it why? They do it why? Because they already got a reputation for getting pussy.
Right.
So nobody's going to question them.
Oh,
They
right.
right. So they just boosting themselves even fucking more. They getting a lot of pussy. Why? Because of the ego thing. And I want even more. I'm so greedy. I want even more. So I'm a lie about
I can't agree with that, bro. Well, I ain't gonna speak on that because you gotta. When you have these type of conversations, I would say you gotta separate from what you see from what you actually know. So I would say like they are dudes when you go out into the club, this, that, and the third, you go out to be, and they might be a guy that got all this shit going on or whatever the case may be.
That's why I hate our generation. Everything's so fucking face value. Nobody does research, or nobody even cares to take anything a step further to figure out some more.
Well, no, but I feel like what he said was valid though. I feel like it's not even balancing what you see and what you know. I feel like you got real life niggas who really have ran through a lot of bitches. We know that he get pussy. So when you are someone who they already know like these bitches be on him, it's not a thing he don't have to chase because them bitches gonna chase him. So when you call a name like how you said they're not gonna question him because truth be told he done. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing though.
So it's not
the person. I might be saying too much, but the person in that situation.
Talk too fucking much. Great. Running back.
I'm gonna say this. Like, yeah, we talking about the dudes who might have a lot of experience or whatever the case will be, right? But for the most part, the dudes that got the experience ain't doing too much talking. That really got the experience, they ain't doing too much talking.
That's why I say it's two different kind of men though.
Right.
They ain't doing too much talking. Like,
what you got some who don't really speak at all, and then you got some who actually speak but they still do it. Then you got
that goes with the pride and the ego, which you been saying earlier. I can see the pride and the ego with that.
Right,
but then if you know that you are that person and you know that you got that sauce, right? You ain't got to speak on it.
We about to wrap this up in a second, but Olivia, I want to ask you a question. What counts as a nigga talking too much? That's a weird line.
This is what I know.
That's a weird line.
I don't know. Some men really do talk too much, and I say that to say this. If you are dealing with any kind of woman, and people may not know anything about them, or even if somebody's name is brought up, you can be quiet and not even say anything, but sometimes people have to go out of their way to say.
You speaking on?
Yes,
yeah,
I dealt with her. Yes, I saw. So now people come question you like, you so because he said it. But men do talk too much, and I said to say like, people talk. That's a real life thing. But no one is used to men being gossipers or bitches or whatever. I think men as boys or whatever, they talk to each other. But so I feel like some men nowadays tend to overshare.
And I say that to say this too because I'm not gonna sit there and act like I never told nobody about a girl that I dealt with before. Everybody did it. Women do it, men do it.
Right.
But sometimes we gotta watch
who we tell the shit to.
Because I know now that I'm grown, I've been around my friends for a certain amount of time. I know which niggas don't tell that shit to because they gonna go around and tell the world. Because some niggas take pride of being like, I know my homeboy had fucked that thing too.
Right.
And they'll go out there and say that shit.
Because that validates them.
They don't say homeboy. They'll say, hey, Steph did this, and that.
Right.
And why the fuck would you go out about that
situation?
Situation? Now, let's say you're the woman in that situation. I might have told so-and-so that, just one person. He spread the word. Now it get back to you that everybody know what I mean. You dealt. Now you looking at me like, oh, you a nigga that talk too much. No, I didn't. That's only one nigga. What if that nigga?
But the perception of it is the real.
No. Your nigga shit is still your shit to clean up. So if you told that to run his ass mouth, nigga, it's still your fucking problem. You got a better judge of character than who your friends is. So you should have known better than to tell that nigga that.
So,
And then I would say this to speak on what you were saying. Like, it is very important, like you said before, to know who you're talking to, because a lot of these dudes, right? They'll come off as a player, and they lying or they pillow talking.
Right.
And they pillow talking because they'll be in a situation you might be chopping up with a female, this, that, and the third, and the whole time you don't even know that the nigga that she fuck with or used to fuck with is speaking on your name, and you don't know none of this shit going on. Mm-hmm. Or he might be telling her about, oh yeah, he used to deal with such and such and such, just on some heat and shit. And it's like, okay, well, if you really want to be in the game, bro, you can't be out here talking on people's business like that, because that's just not part of it. Yeah. But you gotta account for that too, because people gonna speak on things that they shouldn't necessarily speak on, especially if it was them in that situation. Like they wouldn't want you to do that.
If you see a woman out and one of your partners about to start talking to a guy, and you know a couple niggas that fuck, you don't have to tell him like, hey, I know a couple motherfuckers down here. Let him just figure that shit out by himself.
No. If she a hoe, please let me know.
Oh, I mean not like try to be my girl.
Oh, okay.
You got this girl number,
right.
But you know, like, oh, my homeboy hit that thing couple.
Right.
Sometimes it's cool to shut the fuck up and then let the shit play out the way.
But then you gotta know what type of guys you gotta run.
I feel like it all depends on if she just a person who get passed around and something like that. It might be a little different, but I don't know. They said, I don't know.
Yeah. One thing I don't like is when you out here moving like you a pass around, don't be trying to act like you just holy and then thou. Like don't be.
No, but even if I am fast or whatever the case may be, I do not have to present myself like.
What's wrong with a pass around, bro?
What I'm saying is what I'm saying is if you're gonna be moving like you out here moving and shit or whatever.
She's single.
No, I'm not saying that, but don't like okay. You was 20. You was at a certain level, right? You gonna let me explain? You gonna let me explain?
I'm mad at him right now. Maybe she might be because
no.
What do you call it? You don't want her to be a slut. That's the fact she is.
Like mind you, if she in Charleston her whole fucking life, she gonna deal with people who's in fucking Charleston. Eventually,
so you're asking me what makes her a slut?
Yeah, because you talking
no.
about being like sexually active.
What do you mean? I be cool.
No, being a slut, being a whore, all those things.
I don't like a bitch who walk into a room and try to act like she's not a slut because
that's not what I was trying to say. That's not what I was trying to say. I just want you to know that's not what I was trying to say.
Hey y'all, anybody can come talk to me, anybody come fuck me. That's how you want to go present
yourself? You want to come in there with a thong on?
You asking me how I want her to present herself?
Because how would somebody who is a whole need to act?
Yes, nigga, what are you talking about?
Like a whole.
Like she got respect for herself.
No, you have to use your words. You have to elaborate. Let him say how a whole act. So how do a whole act?
No.
We gonna finish off on this.
Yeah, because hoes got personality.
I got my statement too.
Finish on this.
All right.
Remember how I asked you earlier? I said you be faking nuts, and what did you say on camera? You said, don't be asking me them type of questions. Okay, you presented yourself like a regular woman. A slut is gonna say, yeah, I don't think 55,000 nuts and they just gonna tell you.
So what if I had told you that you would look at me like I was a
hoe? You a slut now?
No, I'm a hoe because I told you the truth. I fake orgasms.
And niggas want honesty.
So that makes me a hoe because I answered your question.
Can I?
No, but I'm trying to figure out where he's coming from because I don't feel like
I'm just saying because sluts act like sluts. When a slut is in the room, we smell some stuff. You gotta be completely honest. We smell a slut when she in the room. We know a slut. You know a slut when you see one too. It's a fucking, they give off an aura and a presence. We look at them and you detect that they a slut. You know a bitch who not a slut because you won't even try her like a slut. It's just they carry these.
Well, it's just the way they carry themselves.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, no, you're like a slut. He's crazy, but you're mad when they don't do that. You want them. Stop saying question. You said you. What's your question?
No. I said I'm mad when they don't carry themselves like a slut.
If you want to carry yourself,
you don't slut. You a slut. If I'm a fat nigga, I'ma carry myself like a slut.
I can't stand when a fat nigga don't carry himself like a fat nigga. Why the fuck you ain't sweating in here? Why you ain't stink? Why your pants ain't tight down? You fat nigga. Carry yourself like a fat nigga, man. Why?
I think
you know that's crazy. That's insane. No, you fat. Why you let me call down?
Podcast. One box.
One super chat.
Oh shit.
Okay, you like.
Oh yeah. And let's shout out. You doing like dinners and plates and shit like that. Go ahead and give your little your plug in.
Nobody else talking, right?
No, it's still on.
Oh, well, you know, guys, sometimes, from time to time, I'll cook in my kitchen. I don't play in the kitchen. I really do cook.
Okay.
But when I do, you know, you can look my name up on Facebook. It's Olivia Copley. And
She still talks shit about y'all looking at her on search engine.
And before we go,
No, but hell.
y'all are crazy.
Y'all funny, man.
That was good.